Okay, guys, good evening, everybody. If you can hear me, come on, just type in two. If you can hear me, just type in two. You deserve it. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Sean. Good evening, Michael, Kenneth, Bright. Everyone, good evening. Dorcas, good evening. Everyone, good evening. Okay. King, good evening. If you're ready for the new week, I'm super excited about this, and I can tell you over and over again that this is a way to go, okay? Okay. Over and over again, I can tell you. Thank you. So we have, here is our guide. Every time we want to do this, our first thing is to locate this very thing. We locate support and resistance first. Okay, resistance. Once we notice this, the next thing we want to also do is the trend. You want to know the direction of the trend. Now, also locate zones that are right for entries. Okay? The other one you also want to work with is Fibonacci. Okay? Fibonacci. So you want to use more of the trend as trend lines. Okay? Fibonacci. And so you want to work with also what is called price action. Okay? Now, these are the things you want to check out for in the course of the new week. So you, if you're going to be trading on 1 hour, if you're going to be trading with 1 hour, if you want to be trading with on a 1 hour chart, you will analyze on daily. You're going to be trading on 4 hours, each 4. You're going to be analyze on weekly. Okay, if you want to trade on 15 minutes, analyze on 4 hours. Okay, if this is clear, type in 5. Type in 5. Okay, fantastic. So where you're analyzing is different from where you're going to be trading on. So for this week, we're going to be analyzing. This week is going to be a very busy week for me. So I'll be analyzing on weekly to trade on 4 hours. But for those who are online, we're going to analyze today on daily to trade on 1 hour. Okay. So go to daily. Okay. So on daily, you pick out your zones. You pick out your support and resistance from daily. This is 1. This is support here. This is another one here. This is another one here. You can see this. You can see another one here. 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 So this is USD JPY. USD JPY is the first pair that we're analyzing. The next support and resistance you have is here. So I would not go further. I just want to do something around this zone, okay? Now around this zone, this is what we have. And what can we see here? Look. Now, you want to trade. This is a support. When it comes here, I'm expecting a resistance. This is a resistance here, but not a very strong one, okay? How do you know that? If you scroll this page, you won't see, you see? Price have touched all of these zones before. All those zones we have drawn, price have touched them before, okay? You can see. Price have touched here before. Price has touched here before. It has also touched here before. Okay, guys. Now, with this means on what we are looking at, this has been on a uptrend before. Now, on this uptrend, watch this. From here to here, you've seen that the line, the horizontal line, only allows you to know the zones to enter. So the zones, when it is a resistance, I'll look for a what? Here now. So at this zone, I'm looking for a sell. At this zone, I'm looking for a sell. At this zone, I'm looking for a sell opportunity. However, if at this zone, I was expecting a sell opportunity, which we did last week. Now, you can see it. If you go through the outlook last week that we gave out, I think USJPY was a buy. USDJPY. USDJPY. It was a buy. So we bought at 105, 105.62. 105.62. Brethren, we bought at 105.62. This is where we bought. 105.62. And our take profit stop loss was 105.21. This is our stop loss, 105.21. Okay. And our take profit one is 106.21. So I gave 106.21. That was our take profit one. The second take profit I gave last week was 106.43. 106.43. So if you go to the 1 hour time frame, you see what I'm saying clearer. Why? Because we saw it coming. So we entered at this zone. With this was our first take profit. Now, after drawing your support and resistance from the higher time frame, after joining your support and resistance from the higher time frame, you go to the trading chart where you want to trade. So where you want to trade, the next thing you want to draw there are your trend lines. So from here, watch these guys. From here to here, you can see the first touch, the second touch, the third touch, it went up. How do I know that we are now on an uptrend? Look at this. The ones I can see, 2 touches. Look at. For me, until this is broken, there was no uptrend. So that means as we remain under this, I'm looking for a sell. Now that it has broken up to this place, I look for a buy. Until it gets to this place, that is when I'm looking for a sell. However, the trend has started a upper trend. Can you see this? Can you see this, guys? So for this week, so this is it. This is the trend that we've been talking about. This is the trend line. I'll make it blue. That means the sell has been broken. No more sell this week until this new line is broken. This new up line is broken. So until it's broken, for the rest of this week, guys, we are looking for an uptrend. So don't watch out for a sell, guys, this week. I'm going to be looking for a sell. So what am I expecting is a pullback to this trend line, and I'll come and expect it to get here because it has broken this support. When a support is broken, it turns to resistance. So in the course of the week, it's possible that this comes down here before going backwards, going back up. Look at what happened here. There was a support here. It went up. The support came down to retest. It went back up again, and it broke this place. It broke. Can we see, guys, that it broke this place? When it breaks, it comes down. Now, what did he do? He went to obey it again and said, guys, I need to obey my brother. So he came in here and everyone put in a sell. They are putting a sell there. That is 88 pips. Now, the same rule applies because it has broken here now. There will be a pullback here. So after a trend line has been broken, you want to see a pullback. So once this pullback is done, to retest this place, he has the power to now go up. So you don't want to trade in this middle. You don't want to put in your money in this middle. But if we check this on USD JPY, if you check this on 4 hours, look at what it's giving us. Can you see the trend line? Can you see the trend line? So for me to place a trade on this trade is to wait until this comes here to place my sell. So my stop loss will be above here and my take profit will be here. Okay, that's 69. That's for a sell. But until that time, I'm not seeing anything in this trade. But the selling is now counter what? Counter trend. Okay, you also need to know the trend. So we have counter trend and you have trend. So you want to also answer this. Are you in a trend market or you're in a counter trend? So you see, if we place a sell here, is counter trend because the trend has started going up. But I rather prefer that I take a trend moving trade. If you understand what I'm saying, type in 2. If you get what I'm saying, type in 2. Good. Because counter trend are interesting, are smart entries, but they have the power to change. Because look at this now, guys. Look at this. Look at this was a sell move. Now, a lot of people said that no, it was going up. But no, at that zone, it has shown that it's coming on sell. So it broke that place again. So when you are on a downtrend, look for a downtrend opportunity. Look for a downtrend opportunity. And how do you know? That's what I shared with you some other time ago, that you have a stick and a flag. This is a stick. So you have a retracement, which is a flag. So always wait for a pullback. Look at it again. The same thing has happened here. You have a stick, you have a flag. So you also have a what? A stick here now. So you are expecting a flag to happen here. Then when that happens, you enter a buy and you go up. If you enter a sell here, you want to come out on 30 pips, 50 pips. Don't wait for it, okay? Because the trend is a buy trend. So this week, I'm expecting this. If you retest 107.33, I will pull a sell just to pick 30 pips. But if it comes back to this zone, this will be our major entry zone for a buy. That is 106.45. That is what we're expecting this week. And our stop loss will come below 105.87. Okay? Will come below. Now, until this line is broken, if it is not broken, we are still on uptrend. Until it's broken. You don't want to miss out until it's broken. Okay? The next pair we will be going to is USD CHF. Now look at USD CHF, the same thing. Go to daily, draw your zones, draw your support and resistance. I've drawn this already, so let me make it plain again. Then we'll draw it again. Look at. You want to check out the lows. Can we see this low here? There's another low here. Look at. There's also another one here. Look at. I want to do this. The next one is this place. Okay. Oh, better still, you want to wear two places as joined here. Okay. Good. So if the market, after drawing all of these, what you want to now look for, the second step is to draw your trend line. The last trend line that is obvious is here. The last trend line. So the last trend line is one that determines the direction of the trend. Look at, if you draw from here to this place, this one has been broken. So guys, when a sell trend is broken, a buy trend has started. Now, because this one has been broken, that means I'll be looking for a buy opportunity. Until this, look at. So I'm expecting that the market comes back here, guys. When it comes back, goes again to this zone. So here, I will enter a buy. Here, I will enter a buy. Okay. I'm looking now that the market pulls back. So when I go to my 1 hour, you can see what I'm talking to you about. So I'm expecting, can you see? Can you see what I'm saying, guys? It's already coming back. So until it comes to this zone, that is when I will place my own buy. So I'm expecting it to pull back. And it also has the capacity to break. If it breaks, I will wait for a what? A retest. Then I'll come in as a sell to this place. So in the course of this week, I'm expecting if it breaks this 94.67, if it breaks this 94.67, I will trade to this place, 43 pips. On this place, I will enter a buy again because I've seen it that the last trend is uptrend. You can see this. This is one touch. This is two touch. You can see. So I'm expecting the third touch, either here or here. You can see. So if it comes to 94.67, I'm going to pull my trigger for a buy. And from there, for a buy there, I'll be watching out for 115 pips. This new week, 115 pips. 115 pips. If not, if you come back to 94.21, and on that same place, there's another zone. But the one that is more powerful is this one. You can see. This is more powerful. This is a stronger one. You can see. This is more powerful. So this week, USD CHF, you're looking at a buy opportunity 0.96. So last week trade all ended in profit. All ended in profit. It was an interesting one. I was happy myself. USD CHF. So you are looking out for a buy limit. You're looking at it around 0.99467. That's buy limit. Stop loss SL. You're looking at 30 pips. 30 pips. 94.33. 94.33. That'll be your stop loss. Then take profit 1, 40 pips, 95.11. 95.11 TP. 0.9511. That's your TP. Okay. TP1. $91. TP2. TP2. 0.9560. Okay. 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 So, but I told you guys, once this breaks this, you're looking for a sell opportunity. So don't be carried away that Mr. Mayowa said you're looking for buy. This can also come down and break this zone. So once it breaks this zone down, we are looking for a what? A sell opportunity at 94.65. And you're selling down to make 46 pips. Okay? Don't worry, I'm going to give you now. I'll paste everything here. I'm going to paste all the entries here. USD CHF. No, there's no order for that. You just have to wait because it has until it comes to this place, 106.45. There's no entry. It must come down. If it does not come down, no entry. The next one is UCAD. All the markup last week, can see. You can see it has broken the trend line, broke the trend line. This is coming, it's coming down to about 140, 145. So how do you do that? Look at what happened. Look at, draw your support and resistance line. First one here, second one here. The third one is here, somewhere around here. Okay. The next major is here. You can see that. So after drawing this on your daily, the next thing you want to do is your trend line. So I'm expecting a pullback. Why? This zone has been broken. So that is why the sell won. So before I can put a buy here now, the buy must come to this place. If it does not get here, no buy opportunity. And why do I have that? I'll join my trend line from here to here. That's what I'm expecting. However, this has the power to break it. So you draw more of your trend line on your lower time frame. So look at what has happened, guys. You can see the last trend line, you draw it from here up. Look at what happened, guys. Got here, broke the trend line. Okay. It went all back to retest it. 46. Went back 88 and now came back down. Look at. So for this new week, the upper trend line has been broken. So the up trend line has been broken. Now we are on the sell trend line. This is the sell trend line. So because of this sell trend line, what I'm waiting for, I'm expecting a pullback before this comes down. This is what will happen this week. So as it is, it must go back up to form. Look at what has happened here. A stick, a flag. Look at it. So the same thing has happened here. It came down, it dropped like water. So we're expecting it to go back up before it finds the third one. Now, If not, what you just do is wait for this zone. Until it gets to this zone, that is when you will know maybe you can put in your money. If it does not get there, you have to wait. So that is why patience is key. Okay? Patience is key. So if I draw this line, you can see. So I'm expecting, because it has touched 1, 2, so I'm expecting the third one here. So you can see that what we are waiting for is a buy. A buy at 1.27. So we're going to add that again. US card. Buy limit. Because you want to work with the market. If you do away from the market, you're on your own. You want to move with the direction of the market. 4.7. Then your stop loss. To the last swing low. Can do 50 pips. 26.97. 26.97. That'll be your stop loss. Now TP1 is TP1. First take profit is 40 pips. 120, 28, 26, 28, 22. That's 70 pips. $28.86, 28.08, 1.2808. So TP1, TP2 is 1.29. Has a long one, 2906. If you are learning, come on, type in I'm learning. If you're learning at all, type in I'm learning. Good. Good. So until the trend lines are broken, you want to stay around that. You want to stay around that. So if not, what we are currently enjoying now is the downtrend. Is a downtrend. Okay, so you can see it's about to break that too. So we are waiting. And if it does not come back up, that means it's coming to this place, to our buy limit. Okay, to our buy limit. And guess what? If it breaks this buy limit, that means you wait for a breakdown, pull back before you continue. So that means if you risk 50 pips there and you see this last setup, you'll be making back 113 pips. This is how to trade, guys. This is how to trade. You don't want to, You don't want to just be putting your money on what is not sure. Are you? Please, what's the entry again? Don't worry, I'm giving you all the entries. That's why I'm typing them. I'm typing them out now. I don't expect you to enter them first. I'm just typing out the entries. Okay. Now let's go to card JPY. Look at what has happened. Look at, it has broken it. It has broken it here. So it has started a up trend. Until this uptrend is broken. Let's bring in the mark plane. Who can stand against me? So support. You can see all this. It's one of my favorite songs. Okay. So look at what happened here. The trend line was broken. Look at it. It means that a uptrend has started. And if you draw your Fibonacci from here to here, you see Fibonacci of 50 Fibonacci. Okay. So the same thing we are expecting in this place. This has been triggered. This has been triggered. So this is more of it, more like it rather. So I've not drawn my support and resistance. This is what I have. So this is what I want to trade now because this has been broken. You can see. So the next one, that means that since that one has been broken to the top, I'm expecting my what? I'm expecting uptrend. So what will likely happen here is to hit this zone on my 1 hour. When it hit that zone on my 1 hour, what will happen is that it will break. We'll be expecting it to break this new one. So what will happen is that when it gets here, it will look for a breakout. Watch, guys. Breakout, right? Breakout, pull back, then gives you another pullback here to this place. Look at. So it will come here. So when it comes there, guys, then we now start going back up. So this week, card JPY, we're expecting a sell around this zone because it can't go up straight. There must be a reversal. There must be an impulse, a corrective. So this is an impulse. Look at this is the stick. If you have watched my training on stick and flag, this is your flag. When the flag gives you another flag, it means that the uptrend has started, which these have told us that the uptrend has started. Now, when the uptrend started, it gave you impulse, gave you correction, started another impulse to this place. So the impulse will come here, wait for what? a correction. So we're expecting a sell this week at 83.75. Okay? And if it breaks above this zone, then expect a pullback here before going back to this journey. And if you see what you have here, guys, it's about 105 pips, and you're just risking 50. Okay? But what has the dominating power here? What has the dominating power here is that this place will want to hold. This place we want to hold. Okay? This place we want to hold. This place, they want to hold. So once they hold, I'm telling you guys, you're expecting a push down before markets start going back up. If you're excited, type in I'm excited. If you're excited, type in I'm excited about this. Come on, type in I'm excited if you're excited. Fantastic. So I'm expecting a pullback there. So let's check CACHF. Look at what I projected last week. Look at the trend line here, guys. Look at the trend line. It was broken. Now, the last one that is currently on is this. Is the one that is currently on. Look at. So this keep happening every time after drawing your support and resistance line. So expect a pullback before going back up. That's CACHF. CACHF. Am I recording this? Yeah, it's recorded, guys. It's recorded. Now, Euro JPY, Euro GPP. Let's do the same thing again, the same process. Because you want to trade on 4 hours. I'll be trading on weekly this week. So for my weekly, this has shown me that started a downtrend with this pin bar of 4 hours on weekly. So look at, I've not even seen it. That's shown. Can see a pin bar. This is 56 pips that has started, that is still running. So that's how to get the market, to understand the market in your own little way, while you are using other tools to enhance. I have this. It do belong to him. All the victory belongs to him. Victory belongs to him. Okay, guys. I'm tempted to sing. So I've drawn my zones. So I go to where? Daily, 1 hour. Look at this. Look at what has been given us. Look at what has been given us. So this has not really given us the trend market we are looking at for. So nothing really much. Okay, look at when it broke. It broke this. Look at 1, 2. It broke it down, went to retest, came back under this zone. You can see that the zones that we have drawn are powerful zones. Look at powerful zones. Powerful zones. So until these zones get here, that's when I'm not going to trade this trade until I see a 0.08 of Euro GPP. Okay. Euro GPP. That's when I can put in my money. Euro GPP. Although we have another something light here. Okay, something light here. So I want to put in my money on this. So this one we have 2 entries. Okay, Euro GPP. Euro GPP. Buy limits. 0.8857 and 0.8842. Stop loss. Your stop loss is very small. So I like to add 10 pips more, okay? Stop loss is 0.8831. TP1. $0.8891. You know my everything. So this is going to be 2 entries. Okay. Okay, so I want to enter on this. But I started where those zones are. If you draw a Fibonacci, can you see? Can you see a 61.8? That's the Fibonacci. Can see it has broken. It has broken the 38.2. So the sell is so hot here. The sell is so hot here. So it's still coming down to either 88.5 or 88 point this. That's where the big shots will put their money. Okay. So you don't want to miss out in that buy opportunity. That should happen tomorrow or happen on Tuesday. Okay. That should happen tomorrow or on Tuesday. Euro card. Euro card. Interesting. You draw your zones. Look at the first one. Can you see that? Can you see that? So these are your zones. Now what happened? This is the last trend line. Is yet to be broken. This is the last trend line on daily. Is yet to be broken. So, however, if you have gone to daily, 1 hour, look at what has happened here. Look at. This has been coming on a sell. It has not been broken yet. So all the opportunity we are looking out for is still sell. So until this comes down, naturally, I just said to stay away from this market now. Okay? Just stay away. You know, I don't like it when it enters this zone, but once it breaks this zone, I won't want to put in my money because it's already closer to another support. Because some people can put their money. I'd rather wait that it breaks this. When it breaks this place, I see it come up, and I what? I pull this. You see, this is what will happen next week. Okay? By that we are checking in next week. Look at that's about 155 pips. 155 pips. Whew. 155 pips. Somebody said, thank God I'm awake. Somebody said, thank God I'm awake. Okay. Let's do on this. So stay away from Euro card. The sell is so strong. So you want to wait. You want to see how that will be. So daily. You go to daily. Euro NZD. You draw this. You can see support, resistance, resistance. So this is how the market behaves, guys. You can see support, support, resistance. What do I see here? Look at from here to here. So until it comes to this zone, that is when I'll put my buy. No zone, no buying. 1.6736. That's where I'm expecting it to get to. And I'm expecting to take 300 pips on this trade. But on a short time, let's go on the short term. Look at on the short term, guys. Look at. This is the last uptrend. Look at. It has been broken. So if you knew when this happened, look at. When it broke it, you enter a sell here. Look at. You've been 30 pips already. When this was broken. So what will make me trade this trade now is for this one to come up. When it comes up, I'll re-enter a sell. So you can do a sell. Happy, say, I praise you, even though, because praise is who I do. Come on, there's a lot of soup there. So let's do Euro NZD. NZD. So we're looking out for sell limits. 1.6887. SL 1.6 shape you 920. So that's 40 pips. So we'll be risking 40 pips here. Okay, let's do 50 pips. 50 pips. That's 69.36. 69.36. So what I'm now waiting for, if it works out that way, my first take profit will be at this low. The truth, because praises 6.811. That's TP1. TP2. 1.67. I'd rather do 46. A 10 pips closer. Okay, a 10 pips closer. That's what I'm looking out for on my Euro NZD. This is interesting. Euro CHF. Wow. This is a very good sell. This is a very good sell. Are you ready, guys? So it's only Euro CHF that looks like it. However, it's a long-term trade. It's a long-term trade. Can we do this together? Instant sell execution. Are you ready, guys? This is instant sell execution. Euro CHF. So we are risking 50 pips to make 87 pips. First take profit. Okay. My stop loss is 1.1749. 49. My first take profit is 50. 16.54. 16.54. Okay. That's on daily. I'm a twin trader, so I'm going to enter another one on that same place, which is my stop loss here. I take profit. I do 40 pips. That's my first take profit. And my second take profit, I leave it to allow it to run. Okay. Four eights. So can we be wrong? Yes, but we have seen it. Look at it, broke your trend line. It has broken your upline up. It has broken your trend up line. So now what you need is a what? A downtrend. You can see. Touch it here, touch it here. It has touched the third way. So look at what happened. It came down. Look at it came down. It went up. It came down. Came up again. Okay. So it has come down. So this should give you this. So this is my 40 pips. That's my first take profit. And my second take profit, I allow it to run. So let's do instant execution, sell, instant execution, Euro CHF. Euro CHF. Euro CHF. Promise keeper, darkness, my God, that is who you are. Miracle worker, promise keeper, never darkness, God, that is who you are. Watching every life, worship you. Ila manana bari, ekele bare roko sulo tiarare. Meeting every need, I worship you. I worship you, thank you, Jesus. Ile brada bari dara bale anda balaroko. Inanane. Your chef. Your chef. Is it recorded? So I've pasted it. I've sent it to everybody. Pick it there. Can I check? Can you check the stop loss, sir? Yes, you put it above this. So I'm using 45 pips. First take profit 40. Second take profit 82. I've checked the stop loss, please. Is it too low? Chukudi, what do you mean that? Can you check the stop loss? Chukudi, what do you mean by that? Is it that it's low or closer? Chukudi, can you hear me? Check the take profit, sir. It's 1.7, 1.1748. That's the stop loss. Take profit 1.66, 1.66. Okay, take profit. Okay, I get you now. Corrected now. Corrected now. I think we should be in profit now. But that's not it. Until it gets to the take profit, you can see already, if you had entered spoken, let the church sing. So let's see how this works out, okay? The correct TP is 1.1664. That's 40 pips. Can we go to another pair? Or we should call it a day? I think we've analyzed about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 6. We've analyzed nine. Michael said one more. Look at this. Oof. Look at the fall. This has been drawn already, so we just go to 1 hour. So don't be carried away. There'll be a retest before coming down. Don't be carried away on Euro AUD. Okay. Euro NZD. Euro JPY. Let's check what we have. Imagine I've not eaten, no. I just remembered. We're already in the morning. Okay, let's do this. I just got back from first stack meeting. We had an awesome meeting at first stack. Come on, guys. Look at the zones. Look at the zones. Look at. Okay, so watch out. Watch out for a buy opportunity on Euro JPY until it breaks this line. If it does not break it, so if it comes here, expecting it to go up. If it breaks it, we're expecting it to come like this, go under it, then as a retest, then come back here. If not, I'm expecting to see a push up, a price action in this zone. So this is the zone I'm looking at. You can see what has happened here. The same thing has happened here. The same thing we're expecting here. So if it break down, sell. If it doesn't break, gives you a pin bar like this. Look at this pin bar now. You're good. You're good. Look at this. This is an engulfing candle. A small baby and a big. Those are the things. This is what you want to see around those small options. You want to see something like this. Your candle and a wick. So if you see this on this zone, like this, you mean that a pin bar like this, you want to see it here. That means it's going up. If you don't see it, you want to also see an engulfing candle. What's an engulfing candle? A baby and a mother. This is an engulfing candle. Look at, you want to see something like this. This is a pin bar around that. This is an inside candle. An inside candle is a mother followed by a baby. So that's what you want to see before you put in your money here. You want to see a mother and a baby, or you see an engulfing, a baby followed by a mother. Okay? A baby followed by a mother. Forms against me. So you want to see that. You want to see a baby followed by a mother around this zone. This is a baby followed by a mother. That is an engulfing. A baby followed by a mother. Or you see a pin bar or an inside candle, a mother followed by a baby. If you don't see it, you don't put your money. Look at a pin bar, a three-step pin bar, a three-step. All these are the confirmation. Look at a pin bar. Look at a pin bar. Look at an inside candle, a mother followed by a baby, a pin bar. That was the things you want to see around that price before you put in your money. This is an engulfing, a baby followed by a mother, a pin bar, a pin bar. Okay? Look at a mother followed by a baby, an inside candle. That is it. You want to see a pin bar, you can see a pin bar. That's price rejection. Look at each time you see it around it, can you see that price goes up? This is a pin bar. This is a pin bar. Each time you see it, price goes up. Each time you see it, price goes up or down. What to do? So those are the things you want to see around this. If it does not happen, look at this now. Look at it. No, this is what I want to obey. Look at a stick, a flag. You can see. So it has broken that trend line up. So the sell is in proportion. However, I'm waiting for this zone for another buy. So if it comes here, we pull a buy. If not, we allow it to break and follow back. Okay? Follow back. This one, look at support, resistance. This is a sell opportunity for AU, a sell opportunity for GU. Look at what I keep telling you. Can you see this? Where they touch. So that means following this, I'm expecting a sell opportunity. That's what I'm looking for, which has happened already. So when I go to daily on week per hour, so I want to see, because it has broken my last, look at it has broken this. Can you see? It has broken this. So I'm looking out for a sell opportunity. This is a sell opportunity. This is a sell opportunity. But I don't want to put in my money there because I'm already on AU. This is an interesting sell. Let me see the risk reward. The risk reward. 40 pips to make 60 pips. 40 pips to make 60 pips. That's not bad. That's my first day profit. Yeah. So if I put in sell, my challenge is I'm on buy on AU. I'm on buy on AU. I'm on buy on AU, but this is a good sell. Should we trade it? With what I've explained to you so far, do you think it's worth trading? You'll get it, Chukwuemeka. And Chukwuebuka, you get it. For what I've explained, this GU, should we trade it? Does it look like what we should trade? Because it has met our requirements. It has broken our uptrend line. It has come back to retest. Okay, let's do this. Sell. Instant execution. Instant execution. Let's rock it. Risk reward is not good, Vivian. No, risk reward is okay. This is 40 pips. This is first take profit. This is my first take profit. First take profit, 60 pips. Second take profit, 134. 134 is good. That's 1 to 2. Okay, 132 is bad, is good. Okay. Do you understand what I'm saying, Vivian? This is the entries. This is the stop loss. Even if you do here, that's 7. That is 64. You're using 64 to do 138. That's still a good business. Minimum 1 to 2. Vivian, what do you think? Let's deliberate now. Are we not together? It has met our conditions now. Okay, it has met our conditions. It's below our zone. So let's put our money. Okay, look at this. Look at what I'm saying. Look at your sell zone. This is your sell zone. This is your resist support. This is another support. Support broken here, turn to resistance. Okay, now come back to that same zone to kiss it again. Okay, so let's wait to see. Let's see what this candle will close on. If this candle close on a red candle like this, we're going to sell in the next 6 minutes. In the next 6 minutes, if it closes that way, we're going to sell. Ayotunde said, good to sell, in my opinion. Another person said, let's trade it. Fantastic. I'm excited. You guys need to take decisions too. But this is good because it has met our conditions. Look at what it's doing. This is the mother. The green candle is the mother. This is the mother. This is the baby. Okay. Once this closes in the next 5 minutes, okay, once it closes this way, we're all going to pull our trigger to sell. But if it does not, we go to the next one. So we'll come back and check it in 5 minutes. Okay, so what does... Let's wait for the candle. Fantastic. Let's go to daily GU. GU is going up. Look for a buy this week on GU. Okay. Look at what has happened. It has broken our sell trend line. It has broken it. Look at what happened here. It has broken it. If you go to 1 hour, look at. This is our sell trend line. He broke it here. He came back to retest it, went up, came down, finally broke it. So GU, buy opportunity. So we're expecting it, expecting it to come here. GU, buy. Wow, look at this one. It's just running down. So stay away from pound AUD, because it has started the sell movement and we didn't pick any of those things. Look at, these are our trend line up. Look at our trend line up. These are our trend line up. It has broken it, so we are on a trend line down. So the only thing I can trade in this pair is a downtrend. So you wait for a pullback into your zones. If nothing happens, don't trade it. I'm watching out this candle. Are you ready to pull your trigger for GU? GU looks exciting. Pound card. Look at what has happened, guys. It has broken into our zone. It has broken into our zone. It's coming to retest. So I would rather wait for a pullback before I enter a sell. Or it breaks this our line. You can see. Once it breaks this our line, we enter a buy for pound card. If it does not break this line, we are still under sell. If it does not break it, we are still under sell. Oh yeah, GU marketers, are you ready? GU marketers, are you ready? People like GU. Okay, so let's do pound NZD. You can see this is the uptrend line. It was broken. It came back to retest. So this one too, watch out for a buy when it gets to this place. If it gets to this place, don't watch out. So I'm only looking for a sell opportunity on pound NZD. Now I've entered this trade last week. I have about 3 positions that are running there. You see, 3 positions. This is where my first take profit is. Once it gets there, I'm out of this market. Okay, that's AUD. But if you check, it has broken this. So the next Fibonacci down, if you draw the next Fibonacci down, so that means this is where your first, so when it comes to this place, it's going to struggle. However, okay, let's check the GU. Okay, guys, let's enter sell. Sell, because we've seen, guys, still stay away from this. Still stay away. Better still, you can enter sell limits, okay? You can enter a sell limit. You know the other trade I was calling them from Ed. This one, enter sell limits. This market can be playing, and you don't want to, or better still, you enter sell limit here. You put your sell stop here. You risk 50 pips to make 50. First take profit, okay? So I'll suggest that we stay away from this market. I'll suggest we stay away from this market because the pin bar we expect, the inside bar we're expecting did not close well. I was expecting a full body like this, of this red candle. However, it's not a bad one. So what you can do is to put in your sell limit here, sell stop. Okay, sell stop, risk 40 pips to where we are expecting. I'll watch how this plays out, but from what I have here, sellers will be more, sellers should come down. So I'll wait till tomorrow and see what will happen to GU. GJ, buy, G card, sell, just wait. All these ones, stay away from them now. So as I was analyzing, you can see what is happening here. The blue line was broken. When the blue line was broken, which is the upline, the downtrend started. And when the downtrend started, the downtrend 2 was broken. Now that the downtrend 2 was broken, it has the capacity to do what? To go up straight. However, I don't want to believe it will go up straight. It will come to this 78.92. When it comes to 78.92, it might now come back to retest this before going back up. Okay, so what I want to do is to come back here. But this is going up. This is going up. 68.12. This is going up to, I'm serious, this is going up to 1.138 extension. That's 1 plus 1. So we do like this. It's going to 68. Look at this way. This is where it's coming to. Okay, look at what happened here. Look at what happened here. If you draw A plus A, look at, you see? So it will get there. So I'm not rushing to come out, and I won't come out. I'll just wait to see it work out. Are you learning tonight? If you're excited about tonight, type in I'm excited. Type in I'm excited. Okay, so that's that. Somebody said I'm so excited. So let's watch this grow because of that. So when it comes here and it breaks this place, that means I will add another position to join it from here. To join it from here to here, I had another position for AU. The same thing has happened to ASZD. Look at the red line has been broken. The sell trend line has been broken. So what it means is that wait for a pullback on 1 hour. So wait for a pullback, which has happened already. Look at. Wait for a pullback. Wait for a pullback, which is already happening. But rather still, let it come in here. When it come in here, you enter your buy here. So at this buy, no, that line is not drawn well. That line is not drawn well. This is what you want to see. Okay, this is what you want to see. So watch out for a buy opportunity anywhere around this zone. Buy opportunity anywhere around this zone for Australian NZD. Okay. Look at the zone here. So don't fall your hand. Don't fall my hand, guys. So if you enter here, I'm risking 80 pips. 80 pips to make 332. Okay. 80 pips to make 332. But if your account cannot carry it, so you can just put in your stop loss under this one, which is 50 pips. 50 pips. Okay. That's NZD. So NZD, should I give out this one too? I'm lost. 2 weeks in IML. Bosse. Bosse, is this your first time? Bosse de Petrus, is this your first time? Bosse de, is this your first time? Okay, first time on chatting. Okay. Have you gone through the IML Academy? How many times? How many times have you gone through IML Academy? On the second round. Finish it well. All these things I'm telling you is there. How to open your trend line, how to look for a trade chart. Okay? So I want to risk this. That's 50 pips to make 82 pips. So that's not a bad business. That's 45 to make 90 pips. That's 1 to 2. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll put in a sound alert here in case I'm not there and I want to see what has happened. Okay, put a sound alert. Trading alert. So I'll bring my sound alert here. So we are looking for a buy opportunity because the sell zone has been broken. Look at the same thing that happened. The same thing that happened on AU has happened here too. Look at the sell line was broken. It got to the new trend line and it went up. If you have entered this trade last week, when I called it, I called it on last week. If you have entered this trade, I called it on instant execution, buy at 82 points. Sorry, 81.52. So I told them to buy at 81.60 or something. 81.60. Look at last week. This is what I gave them last week. This is what I gave everyone last week. If you have entered around 81.6, you would have done about 221 pips. Forex required patience. So you don't jump in and jump out. Wow, look at this. Look at this pin bar. Okay. Look at what I do tell you. Look at my trend line. The only trend line that is running now is the up trend line. Now it got to this place and it picked back. If you had entered following this strategy that I'm showing you tonight, you would have done 60 pips on Australian card. Look at the same thing. The sell trend line was broken. The sell trend line was broken. You enter a buy on New Zealand JPY and you are up. So this line is useless. This line is the current line we are obeying. Okay. So that means currently we are looking for a buy opportunity. The only thing I can use to trade this trade is if this comes down. If it comes down, I'll place a buy. If it does not come down, I wait until it breaks this up. Until it breaks this up, come down, and it goes backward, goes back up. If it does not happen, I stay away from New Zealand card. Wow. Look at this, guys. Look at this. This was the former upline. The former upline. Now the down upline has been broken again. The down upline has been broken again. I remember Mary Okoko picked this trade when we were together at Uyo. Had about 80 pips. Now, I told her to come out at a certain point because we were together in Uyo. Yeah, she said yes, so I told her to come out at a certain point. Now, it has gotten to this trend line. You can see this trend line. So we are now up, back to up line now. Look at the up line I've started here. Look at this has been broken. This has been broken. This has also been broken here. So what do? You wait for a pullback before you put in your buy. Okay? Look at the buy. The buy is so sweet now, guys. The buy is so sweet now. So what would be your stop loss? So if you're entering a buy here, your stop loss will be 30 pips and your take profit will be going up. Okay? So let's do this. New Zealand card. New Zealand card. Sell stop. So sell stop will be here. And my stop loss will be here. Okay. It's better we wait for this trade to play out. So I think we can give it some time. Okay. But if you're an aggressive trader, you can put in here. And you're just going to be risking 31 pips. So New Zealand is also on my watch list. NZD-USD. So you are looking at buy limits. You are buying at 0.9354. Stop loss 0.9343. TP1. TP1. My TP1 is automatically 4 pips. Okay. I'm still here now. My internet went off. Okay. Let's see how this works out, okay? Let's see how this works out. NZD USD. Look at what I'm telling you. This line was disgraced. This line was disgraced. Look at it. It has started going up. This line was disgraced. Look at it. It has started going up. This is interesting. This line was disgraced, that started going up. So I think this is good for the night. This line was also disgraced. Now CHF JPY is coming down. Bitcoin has started its uptrend. Either you like it or you leave it. So if you have some money, go and buy Bitcoin as it is, because it has broken, it has disgraced this line. Now that it has disgraced this line, it has come back to retest. So expect a uptrend, continuation of what has been on for a long time. So guys, if you have money now, I tell you, go and buy Bitcoin and start watching it. Okay? Australian USD, look at this line was broken. You can see this. Once it's broken, okay, you can see it can start going up. Okay, thank you so much for your time. I hope you've been able to gain a lot this night. Let's be on the watch out for all these trades this week. Wow. I'm going to, in front of all of you, enter this trade. It's so tempting. I'm going to enter it instant. Let's say it's going to play out. I'm going to enter it on instant. My challenge is because I am on pound AUD, so I don't want to open another position against USD when I'm already on Australian USD. However, excuse me, it looks so tempting that it's going to come down because all the pounds are tired now. All the pounds are tired. Wow, I didn't share my screen. Sorry. So sorry. Hey, yeah, so sorry. Can you see my screen now? Oh, sorry. Okay. So this is so tempting. I feel like entering it. So tempting. 61, 65 pips. I'm risking 35. This is so tempting. Don't even know what to do, Seth. But it's tempting, like tempting. Like tempting. Like tempting. All the pounds are on downtrend. Okay. It's not a must we take all the trades. So the last one is news card. News card. Okay. First take profit will be first take profit will be 0.932 9382 80. Okay, that will be the first take profit. That's for news card buy limit. Okay. So here we are. Let's see what will happen this new week. I wish us the best of luck. Don't overtrade. When you are in a particular amount of your trade, please move your stop loss to break even. You know, I don't have all the time to be telling you move your stop loss to break even. Once you are in 30 pips profit, move your stop loss to break even. Don't allow the trade to turn against you. Okay? So we have UCHF, Euro. You're already on Euro Chef is in profit. So you don't want to miss out in all of these trades. Okay? And I told you we only analyze together. I'm not 100% guaranteeing you. That's why my disclaimer is there. So please, if it goes against us, use your proper risk management. Use your proper risk management. I beg you. Okay, I put out a trade some time ago. The person said because it's Mr. Mayowa, you know, I'm sure it will go. No, I also lose trades. I'm not 100%. Okay, I'm not 100%. However, you can see anytime the support line is broken, look at anytime the trend line is broken, it broke it here, you enter a buy each time. If you enter a buy here, look at that's 110 pips each time it's broken. Each time is broken. Now the same thing has happened here. It has been broken. So each time it's broken, these are the things you are expecting. We're expecting this to go far off, minimum to this place, and to this place. So if we go by that rule, AU/USD will be doing about 278 pips minimum as my first take profit. This one, if it works out the way we have projected, is also going to give us first take profit at 117 pips. The same way with Euro AJP. However, I would rather wait for there should be a pullback before I put in my money. There is no pullback, no trading. No pullback, no trading. Okay? Euro NZD, I wait for a pullback. Euro NZD, I wait for a pullback. Okay? I wait for a pullback in I wait for a pullback. I wait for a pullback to 1.68. All of these trades, you have to wait for a pullback. Euro JP, Euro JPP. I'm waiting for a buy opportunity. I'm waiting for a buy opportunity around 88.55. Okay. Card Chef, I'm looking for that. Card Yen, I'm looking for a sell. After coming to this zone, I'll sell it, but I'll just pick 40 pips because it's against the trend. This, I'm expecting it to come up. UCAD, I'm expecting it to come up. When it comes up, I'll enter a sell there. If not, I wait until it comes to this zone. That's 1.2747. If it does not happen that way, this one too, I'm expecting it to break this zone. I'll be entering on 0.969467 as a sell. Look at Euro JPP. So I'm expecting a sell here. So when I enter a sell here, I'm expecting a reversal to come back. Why? You can see a trend line. Look at what this trend line is giving us. Look at. So there's tendency that when it gets here, you're going to look for a tick resistance where you will enter a sell. This might happen by Friday. This might happen by Friday. If you draw here to this place, okay, this one has been broken already, so this is out of it. So more of a buy trend till you get to this place. So I want to end You want to watch out for this at this zone, better still at this zone, then watch out for a pullback down the road. Thank you so much for your time. I need to go catch some sleep. We need you. We need you. We need you in batch 10 training, sir. It's going to be very hard. You know, most of the people that have top of the people that are training are people that have gone through my classes at several levels. You know, they've gone through my classes at several levels, and I'm sure they have the capacity to do what they are doing, and they can even do more than me. They have the capacity to do more than me. Thank you so much for your time. Need to catch a long sleep. Okay. Follow the rules. Don't go against the rule. That's more that you're sure is going to go in that direction. Still stay positive. Still stay positive. You're welcome, Bosse. Bosse, all the way from Australia. Great. It will pay me if this GU comes down. It's going to pain me. Now, guys, close your eyes and put in your money in this thing. Let's even say we are wrong in this one. Let's even say we are wrong. GU. Let's even say we are wrong. Let's even say we are wrong in this one. Abi? GU. I'll enter one position, instant execution, put in my stop loss here. My stop loss will be 38.90. 38.90. Let's even say we are wrong. Let's even say we are wrong. If you like, go. If you like, don't go. We are risking 35 to make 65. Oh, yeah. I don't want somebody now. So first take profit, 30 pips. $30, first take profit. So the concept is you try and trade. You try and trade. So I don't want to do my twin trading here. So my twin trading, I enter two position, and once the first one gets to its take profit, like this now is a twin trade here. My first take profit is 40 pips in this trade. So I take that and I move my stop loss to break even, and I watch the rest grow. So don't over analyze, follow the rules, stick to the trade and trade expectation. Let's see how this will play out, okay? So this has the capacity to play out well, because we have seen this, we have seen this work out. So let's see. Okay, let's see. Instant execution, your stop loss is 1.3890 GU. Sell by market. SL 1.3890 TP. Your TP, just take what I'm taking. Once it moves in my direction, I'll move my stop loss, because this is where she 37.96. Okay. Once you are there, move stop loss to break even on 1 point. Once you are in 1.3, 1.3836, move your stop loss to break even. Okay. Thank you so much for your time. Super excited. You can go to my video on YouTube. Okay. This world to me makes me confuse my enemy. This world to me makes me confuse. I stand and think, it's not enough for you. Yeah. Living the life. It's already on my Facebook, on my YouTube wall, so you can go watch it again. Thank you so much. Have a good night. God bless you. Okay. Thank you so much. Boss, is the time frame 15 minutes? No, we don't use time frame to trade here now. Henry, okay? Just enter the trade. It is only, you only use it to analyze, okay? Okay, guys, do have a wonderful night, okay? Do have a good night. Bye-bye. I take it to your YouTube channel is my old. Yes.